It's Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new McCain street fries. I've gone for the cheese and bacon flavour. Apparently they got a spicy beef as well, which we'll get to one day in the near future. I fancied the cheese and bacon, to be honest. So I've preheated the oven. They can go in the oven for 16 minutes, or they can go in the microwave for 7. So I thought, oven food is always a bit better than microwave food. I'd rather wait an extra 7 minutes and have a pretty decent meal, 8 minutes. So, without further ado, oh, there we are. And here's a look at them. I imagine all you do is stick the stuff on the top and then, yeah, fries, cheese and bacon garnish, how to cook, remove out of packaging, set the garnish side to defrost, loosen the sides slightly away from the tray. Oven, preheat oven, put on a tray for the fries directly in the middle of the oven for 16 minutes. Shake halfway through, place the tray on a sauce on a microwave plate and microwave on full power. Right, okay, so you got to do both. You have to do both. So you got to set there's the cheese and bacon, and there's the onions and chives. Right, these go in the oven then for 16 minutes. What if you don't have a microwave? I just find that a bit... on a microwave plate, and then, oh yeah, so you have to have a microwave. You have to have an oven and a microwave. 2 things to make these street fries. Interesting. Right, back in 16 minutes. Okay, so we worked it out finally. The chips are done. Let me get the chips out of the oven. Now, 30 seconds left on the microwave. What they've asked you to do is put the cheese and the onion and the chive in the microwave. So here are the chips. Just got quick 25 seconds now. So don't do what I said. Read the instructions properly, or the destructions as I should call them from now on. Don't put the chips and the sauce in the microwave for another 4 minutes. You'll probably burn all the chips and everything. So here it comes, 9 seconds. We'll get it out the microwave, put it on the chips, and get into these McCain street fries, cheese and bacon. Well, listen. Right, how hot is this? That's manageable. So, not too difficult, I don't think. Get plenty of it. Get plenty of it, and then you can get a knife then and kind of spoon the rest out if you want, just to make sure you get everything out there. There's quite a bit stuck in the bottom, so I'm just going to whack that on at the same time. There you go. That's what they look like. McCain street fries. So mix them up. Always do a bit of a mix up, I reckon. Even out the sauce. It's like going into a posh burger bar and asking for dirty fries. Chips, consistency. Yeah, they're not bad. Potatoes nice and fluffy. Chips are nice and skinny. McCain know how to make a chip. They've been doing it for long enough. It's a cheesy, chivy, bacony sauce on top of your chips. I picked these up in Iceland. They were about £1.50. It's relatively quick and easy. I say relatively because you've got to have two things. If you've got one thing, just an oven, then maybe stick this in last 10 minutes maybe. Maybe you want to your own discretion, I suppose. Leave the pot of cheese and bacon, put it in the oven maybe with 10 minutes to go. But if you've got both, a microwave and an oven, either do I didn't use the oven and the microwave, or just use the microwave, or just use the oven. but it's nothing's complicated. It's not a complicated thing. It's just a little bit more complicated than making a pot noodle, I suppose. Food like this reminds me a little bit of the Barry baguette, you know, that kind of filling, easy to make. Stuff that looks interesting in a freezer in Iceland. So many things you could just walk past in Iceland and go, nah, I won't bother with them. But then there's things like McCain street food fries where you go, that looks a little bit interesting, I'll grab them for review. And I think that's what it's all about, is picking up relatively interesting stuff to eat and review. It goes really well together. There's a little bit of bacon for you. It's a bit of streaky bacon. It just makes your chips look a little bit more interesting. There's some green stuff on them. There's some cheese. What's clever about it, what's really clever about this, is that if you were having street food, your street food vendor would probably stick it in a cardboard box for you. So what McCain have done quite cleverly here is go, here's your street food, have it at home. Go and eat it in the garden if you want an authentic experience, you know. Quite clever. Not the first time we've reviewed something like this though on the channel. Lidl did, I think they actually called them dirty fries. Lidl did dirty fries about 2 years ago and they were really good. These are nice. At the moment, beginning of 2021, we can't really go out too far. If you want to pretend, you can quite easily get a few beers, pour them in the garden, knock this in the oven for 15 minutes, 16 minutes, microwave the cheese sauce. You can pretend in your garden that you're out, you know. It's not the greatest of experiences, is it? But you could, at least you could pretend you're having some street food and having a craft beer in your garden. So I'm going to rate them. They're nice. Yeah, I like them. Simple. Easy to knock up food. Cheese is tasty. Bacon's pretty tasty. All goes well with chips. Who doesn't like bacon and cheese and chips, eh? Who doesn't like that? I like them enough to give them a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.